Are you interested about the policy of countries like Russia, Iran, and China towards Syria's new government? A brief overview before the main question. The revolution known as the Arab Spring, which started in Syria in March 2011, ended in December 2024 with the collapse of the joint rule of the Assad family and the Ba'ath Party. During the 13 years of rebellion, two regional players, Iran and Russia, paid a heavy price in terms of both material and human resources to maintain Bashar al-Assad and the ruling party to keep the position in country's government. Both countries fought alongside Assad against various opposing groups, including the Islamic State, al-Nusra Front, and al-Qaeda. After the fall of Assad's regime, a young leader, Ahmed al-Shara, came to power. Al-Shara, who had been the emir of Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, affiliated with al-Qaeda, formed from the merger of al-Nusra Front and other groups under the name Abu Muhammad al-Julani, had sought refuge in Turkey-controlled Idlib province before the regime's fall. The new leader of the country began to establish diplomatic relations with Arab countries, Turkey, the United States, France, and others. However, the anti-Western population, who support Hamas, Hezbollah, and Afghanistan's Taliban, as well as Russia and Iran, allies of these groups, were outraged by the normalization of relations with former terrorists in Syria's government by the countries listed above. Interesting news is that al-Shara appointed his brother, Maher al-Shara, as Secretary General to the presidency, a senior role overseeing administrative and organizational affairs. Maher al-Shara is married to dual Russian-Syrian citizen Tatiana Zakirova. She had partnered with her sister, Yevgenia Jerebtsova, whose separate firm received up to 45 million rubles, $526,000 in state landscaping contracts from the city of Voronezh. Maher al-Shara graduated from the Burdenko-Voronezh State Medical University in 2000 and started working in Voronezh in 2013. Elder son from couple's three children, Rashid, 23, enrolled at Voronezh State University in 2020. However, no less interestingly is that, despite the propaganda spread on social media, the Russian government has been actively trying to build close relations with al-Shara's government. Due to the destruction of Syria's infrastructure in the 13-year civil war, the country cannot provide itself with energy resources, and it was Russia that extended a helping hand to the new Syrian government. In March 2025, Vladimir Putin wrote a letter to al-Shara, promising extensive cooperation and support. In a final telephone conversation with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Putin stressed the necessity of Syria's territorial integrity and emphasized that this issue is of great importance to Russia. Similarly, Iran has avoided sharply criticizing and condemning Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, even after the attack on its embassy, and is seeking ways to regain access to investments made during Assad's rule. Iran is also working to establish diplomatic relations with al-Shara's government and support Syria's territorial integrity. As for China, the country has begun making significant investments in Syria's reconstruction. What does this all mean? Is this the new political approach outlined by the standard of the new policy? A retreat by Russia and Iran due to the crisis caused by the Ukraine war and Israeli attacks on Iran? Or is this the realpolitik followed by the great powers? For more interesting stories, subscribe to our channel.